Welcome to the Beyond the Vines podcast, where I interview local business owners in Sonoma County to highlight small business and grow our community. I'm your host, Amy Ahlers, a mom, realtor, and Sonoma County native, and I'm excited to connect you to some amazing people in this beautiful area that we call home. Back to the Beyond the Vines podcast. Thank you again for listening. We have had such great feedback, and I'm just so happy that everybody's been tuning in, supporting these small businesses. I keep hearing from people who are like, oh, I didn't know this existed until I heard it on your podcast. So great, especially as we head into the holiday season. And I think this episode especially will be great for anyone who has some holiday shopping to do, which I think is probably all of us because it's beginning of November. Although I did buy a really cute wine glass from this shop earlier this season. I am here today with Kaitlin Loewenthal. She is the owner of Hello Shops. Kaitlin is a Sonoma County native, mom to four, and owner-founder of the Hello Shops. Hello Pengrove is the original location, which will celebrate 10 years next May. I cannot believe it's already been 10 years. Hello Sonoma is the newest location, having opened in the end of May 2023. Kaitlin and her husband Aaron are also passionate about real estate and have 3 local Airbnbs. They will be celebrating 8 years of hosting on Airbnb this month. When Kaitlin isn't working, you can find her at the beach, walking her dogs, or hanging at home with her kids. And with that, I welcome Kaitlin.
Thank you, Amy.
I'm so glad you were able to come here. I've known you, we were just saying before we were recording, since our babies, which are now in junior high, were in playgroup together. Yeah. And then once you opened the shop, of course, we were all so excited. And you were so kind hosting like playgroups and music classes and all of that when you were first getting started. And it's such a blast to the past. Yeah. Like to think back to that.
Yeah, thank you. I'm stoked to be here. And yeah, I love that we've stayed connected over the years.
Yes. Probably because of the shop is why we've stayed connected too. Or what do you think?
Yeah, I think so. I remember when you had like Stella and Dot. And
yes. Oh my gosh, I forgot about that. Yeah. And set up, you like hosted a whole like pop-up shop. Yeah. Yeah. That was, I forgot all about that. Yeah, you're right. That's so funny. And your Pengrove store is in such a good location for me when I'm like driving up and down showing houses.
Definitely everyone's like coming through the thoroughfare there.
Totally. Yeah, I was mentioning the other day had like 20 minutes to kill between finishing showing a house and then going to pick up the kids. I'm like, oh, I'll just pull into the parking lot, accidentally buy a Christmas tree wine glass. Yeah. So can you tell us more about the Hello Shops and what inspired you to start your first shop in Pengrove?
Yeah. It's actually like one of my favorite stories because I never planned to have a store and it never even was something I had considered. And I was going to school. I was getting my master's in counseling and psychology. And I had one kid, my daughter, and I was pregnant, and my mom got sick, and she ended up dying in 2013.
I'm so
and
sorry.
I know it was really tragic. She was really wonderful, but it just changed everything for me. I didn't want to be in the field anymore. This whole career I had imagined for myself was like over, and so I left the field, and I didn't really look back. But I didn't know what I was going to do. And so I just kind of focused on my family and like, you know, I had my son and so I had my 2 little kids and it was in like maybe December or something of 2014. My sister has this salon that's a couple doors down. And she was considering moving it. The Hello Pengrove space was empty for a really long time. Yeah. And she was like, yeah, I'm going to maybe move it over. Like, will you come look at it with me? And I was like, sure, like, let's go. Yeah. So we went in there and I was like, oh my God, this is amazing. Whoa. And this is where you should put your retail. And I was like so excited about the space. Yeah. So she like obviously decided not to do it. Yeah. And I could not stop thinking about this space. Oh and my gosh. I was like, it needs to be a store. Like, and it was like such a crazy thought. But I was like, I had this vision. I was like, it makes all the sense in the world. And I literally could not stop thinking about it.
That's amazing.
Yeah, and my husband was like super supportive, and because it seemed like a crazy idea.
Totally.
I was like, here, I had this whole career path, and then I just deviated, and I'm like, I should open a store.
I'm going to open a really cute store.
Yeah, and I didn't know anything about stores
retail.
Or business or anything.
Yep.
So we decided to go for it, and it took me months because I didn't know what I was doing. I started working on it in January of 2015, and we didn't open until the end of May. And looking back, like we pulled Sonoma off so quickly. Wow. I'm like, I can't believe it took me that long. But I didn't know what I was doing. Yeah. And it's like just grown from there. Obviously, like it's evolved over the years, because you've been there since the beginning. Yep. Like it has changed and grown so much. And So that's the story. Wow. In hindsight, like I feel like it makes so much sense. It fits really well with my personality and my lifestyle. And I loved having stores when I was a little kid. And my sister and I always had stores. Yeah. So I'm like, how did I not like
see this as my path?
Myself? Yeah.
How cute is that? So you'd set them up at home and everything.
Oh yeah, we used to sell
adorable.
Rocks.
I mean, duh.
Yeah, it was like rocks and like jewelry.
That's
and
so
whatever.
cute.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that so much. That's amazing. Well, and I feel like you're such a staple. Like everybody knows your shop. And Sonoma, I have to admit, I haven't been to, and I need to get there.
Oh yeah,
I'm not in the area Sonoma. As much. I've seen your posts. And do you do your own social media, by the way, or does someone do it?
It's
collaborative.
I have a couple managers who help with it, and I do some of it, and
well, I've seen it on social media, and it looks adorable.
Thank you. Yeah, I love it out there. It definitely has the Hello Pengrove vibe, but it's like its own little, it's like a sister. It's kind of how we think about it.
There you go. I love it. That's so cute. So Hello Shops has a unique selection of beautifully curated products. Can you share how you choose the items for your store, and if there's any criteria that really make a product stand out?
Yeah, I mean, from the beginning, I've always just tried to have it be like things that I love. Like, I don't want there to be anything in there that I don't like love and believe in. And like, so most of the things are like totally tried and true. They're like from my home, like literally. And, or like the children's books. I select everything for the store, but every single book, I have read every single book that we have. I'm really passionate about children's books too. So that's a really fun thing for me to curate in the store, but everything there, I want it to be like you came in and you could grab something off the shelf and you know it's going to be great because like I vouched for it, you know?
Your kids have heard these stories.
My kids have heard these stories. I've had this wine glass at home or like everything is like something that I really love and believe in. And so we also focus really on quality and like, you know, we want our pieces to be like heirloom pieces. Like obviously everything can't be that, but high quality, really nice, beautiful things that are going to last a long time. Yeah. And then of course we love to toe that line between high quality heirloom and like really funny, cheeky, you know,
do have a lot of funny, cheeky vibe.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And that's like just bringing in like, life is fun. Like life is meant to like be fun and funny and like let's laugh, and you can always come and find a keychain that has a swear word on it.
Oh,
or
for
like,
sure.
Yeah, like
funny towels.
Yeah, so we'll always and forever be like toeing that line.
I love that.
Yeah,
I love that.
You can count on us for both.
There we go. I love that, and I feel like for anybody who hasn't been there, you walk in and obviously it feels so cozy and beautiful. But you've got like housewares, you've got like barware. Every time I walk in, I feel like I need to redo all my glassware. And then you have a huge children's section too with like stuffies, jelly cats. That's what I'm usually in for, is jelly cats for the kids.
Yeah, and from the beginning that was the intention.
Yeah.
Like, it was like, and it was kind of developed that way because we were like in this really niche market in Pengrove, and it was like there's nothing here at the time. Yes, now there's more stuff, which is amazing. But it like was like let's like fill all these needs.
Yes.
And so we did, and then now that's kind of our model because you come in and there's something for everyone. Yeah. So when we were looking for the space for Sonoma, it had to like be able to hold all that. And it's not nearly as big as Pengrove, but it still has its huge children's section and all the home and gift stuff as well.
I love that. I need to visit Sonoma. I can't believe I haven't yet.
Oh my gosh, make a day of it because
well, we did like a Sonoma day, me and the girls, not that long ago with some friends of theirs, and I was like, we need to get there. And then we ran out of time because we had to get to dance. As per usual. Yeah. But no, we need to make it a priority to get there, especially during the holidays. Maybe that'll be like a Christmas tree.
Oh yeah, there's so many fun Sonoma holiday things. Yeah. And they have the squares, so beautiful if you go in the evening or stay for dinner or whatever.
I love that. Yeah. Beautiful. Great location. Do you have a personal favorite product in the Hello Shops right now?
I do. And I know I was like thinking about this, and yesterday I had ordered, we're hosting like a big friends Thanksgiving with all of our best friends, and we have these wine glasses that they're kind of like a large glass, and it's tall, and they're colored.
Yes,
they're
I
colored,
know exactly which one you're talking about.
But they're really high quality. They're dishwasher safe. So like the whole glass is dyed. Yeah, these ones are really, really nice. And so I was like looking at them, and I'm like, okay, I think I have to get these. So I ordered so many. I got like 36 of them. So there's 8 colors.
Gorgeous.
I know. And they're kind of like dark, moody colors.
Yep.
And So I cannot wait to set the table with those. I just got them yesterday.
I love that, and I love the story behind it, and I know exactly what you're talking about because when I saw those, I was like, yeah, we need new glassware.
Yeah. I know. And Erin was like, what? I'm like, no, don't worry. We're going to replace.
They're so pretty.
Yeah.
I totally get the vibe there. Yeah, that's gorgeous. So what kind of experience do you hope to create for customers when they walk into a Hello shop?
Yeah, again, like from the beginning, this was super clear in our vision that, like, of course, being a mom, like I wanted everyone to feel like comfortable and welcome. And that's like always been a big part of it. So I always want you to bring your kids.
Yep.
People all the time come in the store and they're like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. My kid is like, and I'm like, literally, I always say, I have 4 kids. They spend a lot of time in here. And like, I promise you, your kid cannot do nearly as much damage as mine do in here. They feel like it's like home.
Totally.
So yeah, it's just like stuff breaks. Sometimes like it's no big deal.
Yep.
Like your comfort and enjoyable experience is like the most important thing to me. And I love like, I'll be like at the register doing something. And when someone is walking through the store and like looking at the cards or the keychains or whatever, and they giggle to themselves, that is like my absolute favorite. I'm like, this is the feedback I'm looking for.
Yep.
And I don't know, it just, that's
reaffirms
the goal.
your sense of humor.
Yeah. And like people will like meet their friends and come grab a coffee and come walk around, stay as long as you want. Like sometimes people are like, I'm sorry I was here for so long. I'm like, are you kidding me? Like this is the ultimate
the goal.
Yeah. Like enjoy yourself. Like bring your kids, bring your mom, bring whatever. Like, you know, so that's the goal. It's like this isn't like checking a task off your list. This is like, this is fun. This is an enjoyable experience. And every time I went to Home Goods recently, and it was like literally packed. It was Sunday. It was just this last Sunday. It was packed. The line was so long. And I wanted to like be like, you guys, did you know? Like, hello, Pengrove. There is no line.
No.
There is no chaos. Like it is so
do your holiday shopping
Of course we all go to Home Goods and Target and whatever.
Totally, of course. But like,
that's the goal is like, it is not stressful. It is enjoyable. Take your time, enjoy. It is about the experience, and we'll wrap your gifts.
I was just going to say, you also gift wrap.
We gift wrap. We take our gift wrapping very, very seriously.
You sure do. It's beautiful.
Yeah. Every year we're like, we have a meeting about curating the papers and which ribbon are we going to have and what's going to go on the top. And
okay, your job is way too fun. I'm sorry. You're saying all this
my
and
job.
I'm geeking out right now. I'm like, yes, the ribbon. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. And I will say that has come in handy when I've like, Christmas is overwhelming. It totally is.
Totally.
And so to be able to go in, pick out the perfect gift, have you guys wrap it, I am done.
Yeah.
Like,
I know.
So nice.
I can't tell you how many people are like, they pop in, they're like, I'm on my way to a wedding. And I'm like, we got you.
Quickly.
No, we got you. And then they go out the door with a beautiful gift, and it looks
so true.
Does not look last minute. No
one knows. It looks like they really put.
We're here for you guys.
Put thought into it.
Yeah, we got you.
You put the thought into it and help them out.
That's my job.
No, truly, like you really are curating that. And then when you were mentioning like people apologize for taking so long looking around the store, it's impossible. Like I feel like I could go in the shop like once a week for a month and I still wouldn't see everything that you have.
I know. Sometimes I'm like, oh, this came like, because someone will put it out, but it's totally like, I love stuff so much. So it's like, it's impossible for me to like not just keep and changing it too. We're always rearranging and like moving stuff around, and people are always like, oh my God,
totally. Oh gosh, and the holidays there. That makes me so excited. That's awesome. So as a local business, how do you feel you contribute to the community, and do you have any local partnerships or collaborations with anyone?
Yeah, I feel like we kind of just touched on this, but I feel like the main way that we contribute to the community is like by the service we provide, which is like we are there for all of your celebrations, for all of like your life milestones. Like we wrapped that gift for your sister's baby, and we like helped you with your wedding shower, and like, you know, all that stuff. Like we're there for you, and like, and we don't take it lightly. Like that is like so meaningful to us, and then we get to like be with you through all of your phases, like all the grandmas that we like were with when they were dreaming of the baby, and then now the baby's here, and now the baby is 7, gift. And like so, and then they bring him in for Santa, like
so cool.
So
that's right, you do Santa.
We do Santa, and that is like, and that is free.
Yes, I love that.
So that is like our events and like stuff like that we do is another thing.
Yeah, you do a lot of community events. I feel like you're very supportive of other people.
Yeah, we do our markets, trying to support other local businesses. Of course, we carry locally made stuff too. We have a lot of that. And then like donating, we get asked like every single day, so we can't do everything, but we donate to, I always prioritize schools. Yep. Of course, having kids, like that's like, close to my heart. But yeah, that's mostly what we're doing right now.
That's amazing. Absolutely amazing. Are there any new trends or movements like sustainability, or you mentioned supporting local artisans, that you're excited to bring to the Hello Shops?
Yeah, we're continuing our markets. We do.
That's so fun.
Yeah. Local partnerships. Yeah, we have like our winery, or our there's a winery tasting room that's behind us at Hello Sonoma. Yeah, we love them so much, and they've kind of become like, we actually got our beer and wine license at Hello Pine Grove.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, and so we're carrying their wine, and he's like coming to pour at our holiday party. And
how cool.
Every time there's an event at Sonoma, they like partner wineries with stores all the time, and we're always like, we call Highway 12.
How cool is that?
Yeah, so that's been a great partnership.
I love it. That's amazing. Absolutely amazing. So you have not only the two shops, but you also have an online presence as well. What kind of challenges do you have balancing? You know, we were talking before we were on air about how you transport everything to Sonoma, and then you've also got the online and the shipping. And I will say, I have been lazy before and had things shipped. I'm not going to lie, because I'm like, I'm not going to make it.
I always love seeing your name come through.
You're like, Amy.
I got you, Amy.
Like, you know that's been a rough week when I'm having something delivered.
Yeah, I mean, I love being able to help people out with that. And we used to do like the delivery. I know I've delivered to you before, but that got hard because it was like me doing everything. But there are a lot of challenges with online. And the number one thing is that like in store, like I am incredibly passionate about what I do, and that doesn't translate to the internet.
Online, yep, I agree.
Not in any way, big or small. Like it's tedious. It's like just like I don't know. There's just nothing there that like gets me excited.
Yeah,
it's pretty much
like a necessary
the opposite.
evil. Yeah. Yep.
And then the stuff, instead of like making it beautiful on the shelf, it's like
it's
back
a photo.
there. Like it's like on the shelf, you know. So honestly, like I don't know the future for online for us. It's a little bit up in the air. Yep. Like we'll see.
Like if something's got to go, you know.
Right, and it's like with brick and mortar and having two, like that's the heart and soul, and like we do have like a handful, like maybe 10, so that'd be 2 handfuls of customers who like call us.
Okay.
And we all know them. My entire staff knows them.
That way.
Yeah, they call us in and they're like, I saw this on your Instagram, or they're like, hey, like I'm looking for this. My granddaughter like is whatever. Like, what do you have for this? We'll send her pictures. And then we have one of them who everybody knows, Janie. She's the most lovely woman in the world. Yeah, she's like my number one hype girl. But we have like her basket in the back. So cool. And so she's like, add that to my pile. Add that to my pile. And so we're like always adding to her pile. And then she'll like eventually be like, I'm ready to check out. Yeah. Like, and we're like, great.
I love that. Well, but it sounds like even though it's, you know, like phone or sending pictures or whatever, that the relationship's still there.
Right. And that's why it's fun again.
Yes,
and like everybody loves helping Janie because she's like, you're beautiful. You're amazing. You're incredible. And we're like, thanks, Janie.
Yes. Like, come back in again tomorrow, please. I need you. That's so awesome. She's got to be number one customer.
She's really high up there. Yeah, I know. Like she doesn't live here though, so we're like always bummed that we can't like invite her to our Christmas party.
Oh yeah. I know. I've been guilty of like seeing things on your Instagram stories and being like, can you put that aside for me?
Yeah. Oh yeah, we do that all the time. Yeah.
Can you just put one? I'll be there by tomorrow.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, it's so good, so cute. Everything in the store is just beautiful.
Thank
you. What is one major lesson you've learned as a business owner, and how does that kind of shape the way you run your business?
I know. Honestly, like thinking about this ahead of time, I'm like, just one thing.
Just one thing?
Just one thing I learned.
It's really long.
I think that the hardest like thing to learn was like truly how challenging and how hard it was going to be. Like you have this great idea and you're like, I believe in this so much. And then you just don't know. And there's no way of knowing that like that's just the smallest part of it. Like that you are going to have to like work at this in so many ways. There's so much like reinventing and back to the drawing board, and like you constantly have to innovate and like reinvestment. Like
right. I can't even imagine the reinvestment.
Really hard. Yeah. And it took me a really long time. I think this is something, I'm not positive, but I like think this is something that's pretty universal among business owners. But like, there is always like a little bit of like, I don't know if it's like regret or like questioning.
Oh,
like,
for sure.
There is always a part of you that is like, wait, what's this? Like, I'm a decade in and I'm still like, was this the right choice? You know, like, and so it took me a really long time to like be comfortable with that. Like, because it's hard. Me and my husband are both self-employed. And so it's like, that's so hard. When it's good, it's good. When it's bad, it's bad.
Yep.
So like, you know, it takes you a while to like be comfortable in that. And like all my staff knows that like every once in a while, Caitlin's going to be like, oh this God. Is the worst.
We can't do this anymore.
What do we do? But thankfully they know and they're like, we got this, you know, and then I know that like I'll feel better tomorrow.
Yeah. Tomorrow's a new day. Don't make any rash decisions.
But that was hard for me for a long time.
Yeah. The ups and downs of being an entrepreneur.
Always happening.
Oh yeah. It's so true. Yeah. And I was also thinking while you were saying all that, like, you can't predict things like COVID, you know?
Nope.
Things like that all have an effect.
And COVID, man, that was something else. I was like working, my husband was working full time. I had all 4 kids with me.
They were little at that time too. Yeah. It's not like, I mean, they're all still little now, but they were really little during COVID.
They were.
Yeah. Can you believe you got through that?
No.
It's not amazing.
Like, that was my lowest low though.
Absolutely.
Like, that was,
Well, especially because you see other things shutting down around us. You know, that's hard.
Yeah,
that's really hard.
Yeah.
That's amazing. Well, I'm so impressed with you that 10 years is a big deal.
Yeah.
You're having a party?
I have not thought about that yet. We're having a Christmas party. I'll invite you to that.
Oh, yeah. You usually do. Let me know. Send me that one.
That one's really
but you
fun.
do need to do a 10-year party, too. And if you want to invite me to that, I'll be there.
Okay. You would definitely be on the list.
Awesome. Good. So what's next for Hello Shops? Any exciting plans, or do you feel like you have constantly exciting plans going on?
Yeah. So we're like coming off this like period of like so many plans. Like, so we, you know, pretty much since the Hello Pengrove remodel, like we remodeled Hello Pengrove and then we opened Hello Sonoma. And while we were opening Hello Sonoma, we bought a house that we intended to keep. We remodeled it. It ended up in a flip because then we bought this other house that was like kind of a hoarder situation. Because, you know, so it's like we have been absolutely like filled to the max for a few years now. Yeah. And so I am trying to just kind of like chill for a little bit.
Like coast for a little while.
I'm trying to coast for a little while. Like, you know, focus on my family and like just kind of, just like work on the projects that we've already started because those are a lot too. Like
in themselves.
And
that's a lot to
we
manage.
really like over the last 2 years we added 2 of the Airbnbs and we added Hello Sonoma. Yeah. A whole other story.
Just like minor changes. No big deal.
So I want to chill, but that will not last long. Anyone who's listening who knows me
they're
is
probably
like,
laughing.
okay, Kaitlin,
like, nice try. You're not slowing down.
So I do like, I love the model of our business and like that we can have other hello shops. And I have always wanted to open Hello Petaluma.
I was just going to say, please say Petaluma's next. When you were putting it out there that you were opening somewhere else, I was like, please be Petaluma.
Yeah.
Then you won't have to ship me things,
I love
Caitlin.
Petaluma. You know, and so I've always wanted that one. And I don't know if I'll do it or not, but
someday. Maybe when the kids are a little older and life's a little calmer.
Yeah. I also love Marin, too. So I'm like, that would be fun, you know. So we'll see what happens. Cute. But
you just keep going.
Yeah. Right now, I am just trying to chill.
What about Sebastopol? That's cute, too.
Yeah. Sebastopol is cute.
Yeah.
Healdsburg.
Super cute.
We have so many great places. Yeah.
My brain's going free now. Let's go back to coasting for a little bit.
Yeah. Coasting. I know. I have to rein it in all the time. Or my husband's good at like, whoa.
Slow your roll. That's so funny.
Yeah.
I'm like you too. My husband can relate. So
yeah,
we're not good at slowing down.
No,
but it's okay. So kind of coming off the business a little bit, what are 3 fun facts about you personally?
I know this is hard. I was like, oh my gosh, I don't have anything fun. I work and I'm a mom. That's it. No. I thought of 3. Okay, so my number 1 is that I live next door to my sister. You might know this because
I don't know if I knew, not the new house though.
Next door.
No
we live
way.
next door to each other. Yeah, she's
With
my
the
best
new
friend.
houses?
Well, they're like, I don't know, we built some, they're like 10 years old or 11 years old or something like that.
Oh my gosh, that's so cool. Yes. And
yes,
your sister's
we
amazing.
live right next door. My sister is amazing.
Let's give a shout out to her business. You want to do a quick shout out to her business?
She's actually owned it for a long time, like maybe 15 years
really
or sorry, Nicole, I don't know exactly what it is, but Fringe Salon.
Yep.
It's a really great full service salon and she has like a really great curated clothing boutique too.
Oh, I don't think I knew that.
It's so cute. This is an accidental product placement, but this is from her store. She has so much cute stuff. Yeah.
Wow.
And you can pop in like anytime.
I didn't realize that. So she's got a boutique in the salon.
Yes.
This is dangerous. So when I kill time at your shop.
When did she do it? It was right after my remodel. I think because do you remember when we were remodeling Hello Pengrove, remember the mini Hello Pengrove that we moved to? So when we opened,
I forgot about that whole phase that you had a mini.
Oh my God, that was like
I
tried to block that. That was really hard. But it was great to like. We never wanted to close. I was like, we are not closing. So how are we gonna do this? We talked about like having people shop from the back door.
Oh,
like,
funny!
It was
Come
like
get your goods
secret,
through a window.
with the secret knock and. No, it was actually my favorite manager, Talkwe. Like it was her idea. She was like, "Let's move over here." It was vacant.
What a good idea!
Yeah. So when we moved back after the remodel was done, my sister took that over and expanded her salon.
I didn't know that.
And so then that's when she kind of brought in the clothing boutique aspect.
All right. Well, I'm definitely gonna pop by there. Okay.
Yeah. So, anyways, she's my neighbor. She's my best friend. I get to see her every day, and that is like one of the best parts of my life.
Yeah.
And one of my favorite fun facts.
I love that.
Yeah. My second one is like that I love the beach. You probably know this about me because you know me personally.
Totally.
You can't know me personally without knowing that like.
And your kids love the beach.
My
too,
kids
right?
love the beach.
Yeah.
My kids are 5th generation Stinson kids, and so like
Yeah.
the beach is like I am Ken. I am like just beach, just beach. Like
okay, do you have a shirt or anything like that?
I have the shirt. I have the sticker.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, my kids are actually like they're going through lifeguard training. Once they turn 10, they've got to go through the lifeguard training. So my daughter, who's my oldest, is now she's a junior guard.
Oh my
and
gosh.
my son just finished his first year
I didn't
of
know
it.
that.
Yeah, it's a big deal. We're a big beach family.
Yeah, I love this. Yeah.
So yeah, just beach. And then number 3 was my favorite coffee, black coffee. If you ever want to get me
Good to know.
Coffee, just black coffee. Iced or hot is equally valuable in my heart.
Iced black coffee.
Iced black coffee. Yeah.
It's
the only way. It's like my religion.
Yeah.
So it is.
Don't mess with it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I will say I usually do a little creamer. I don't do sugar.
Yeah.
But I'll usually do like a little half and half or something. And I mean, every once in a while I'll get a yummy drink. I did get something yummy at Starbucks a couple days ago because it was the red cup and I just had to.
I know. It does feel festive.
It did. It felt festive. Although I only had them do 1 pump of syrup because I can't do anything super sweet in my coffee. But I will say my brother-in-law makes really good coffee. He's got like a very, I don't even know what it is.
Like a machine.
Chemex or something? I don't know. It's like a whole very fancy measuring system setup situation. He's got one at their house and he's got one at his tattoo shop, which is conveniently located not far from me.
So you can like pop over for a little coffee.
Thank you, Jimmy.
Yeah.
But he doesn't usually have creamer. And so I'm like, it'll be fine. And it's delicious. And so I'm fine with drinking it black. I just didn't know that about
love
myself.
it.
Yeah.
It's something that my mom did that I just like.
Really? How special.
Yeah.
That's so cool. Yeah. You carried that right on.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Well, where can people find you? The stores, online, and social media. Can you share that with us?
So Pengrove is on Main Street in Pengrove. Can't miss it. There's not.
Right there.
Yeah, it's just driving right by it. And then Sonoma, we're on Broadway, right before the square. So if you're like heading into the square, we're on the right there. And then our social media is at the Hello Shops, and our website is thehelloshops.com.
I love it. Thank you so much for
coming in
today.
Thank you, Amy. This was so fun.
Glad. We've been working on trying to set a date for this for like
I know.
maybe a year.
Was telling Aaron this. I feel like it was more than a year.
It's probably more than a year.
I feel like you asked me and you were like, would you be my first guest?
Asks.
Yes. And I was like,
totally.
yes, I would love it. And then life is insane.
Like a million projects.
And then we like talked again, like maybe
Totally.
in April or so. I'm sorry it took me so
No,
long. It was not for lack
it was
of
worth
like.
The wait.
Yeah. Okay. Good.
Awesome. Thank you so much for coming
Amy.
on. Thank you for listening.
If you like what you hear, please be sure to like and subscribe, learn more about Sonoma County and all that we have to offer here.